How bad is your credit really? And what does it take to be in the top 10% of credit scores in America? These are just some of the 8 shocking credit repair statistics I'm breaking down in this video that most people don't want to hear. Especially the 4th one, because that one might change how you look at debt forever. By the end, you'll know exactly where your credit stands financially and what you can actually do about it. Starting with number 8, what is the average credit score in the US? The average FICO score in America is around 715. And that sounds pretty solid, until you realize how misleading averages really are. Because when you take all credit scores and combine them, it hides a massive gap. Someone with 820 credit and someone with 520 credit can exist in the same average world. So instead of averages, what matters more is the median credit tier. And most Americans actually sit in the good range, not excellent. Meaning, if you're above 740, you're already ahead of a huge portion of people. But here's what most people don't realize. Credit isn't just about score. It's about behavior. And that brings us to number 7. What is the average credit utilization in America? Most Americans use around 30% of their credit limit. And that sounds harmless, but in credit repair terms, it's actually dangerous. Because once you cross 30%, your score starts getting dragged down fast. The ideal range is below 10%. So imagine 2 people. One uses $3,000 of a $10,000 limit. The other uses $9,000 of that same limit. Same credit card, completely different credit score outcome. Now, number 6 is where things get uncomfortable. How many credit reports actually have errors? According to the CFPB, around 1 in 5 credit reports contains mistakes. That means 20% of people are being judged by incorrect information. Wrong late payments. Wrong balances. Even accounts that don't belong to them. And here's the crazy part. Most people never even check. So even if you're doing everything right, your credit might still be damaged in the background. Now, number 5. How many Americans actually have collections on their credit? Roughly tens of millions of people have at least one collection account, and once it hits collections, your credit score can drop significantly. Fast. Even small unpaid bills like $50 medical charges can turn into long-term credit damage. And most people don't even realize it's there until they get denied for a loan. Now, number 4 is the one that surprises most people. Late payments. Just one 30-day late payment can stay on your credit report for up to 7 years. And many people think it's not a big deal if they pay it soon after. But credit systems don't work on intention. They work on records. And once it's reported, it becomes part of your financial identity. Even worse, multiple late payments can drop your score faster than most people expect. Now, number 3. How many Americans are one emergency away from credit damage? Nearly 60% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency without borrowing, meaning they rely on credit cards, which increases utilization, which lowers scores, which creates a cycle. So a single car repair or medical bill can quietly turn into credit damage that lasts months or years. Now, number 2. What actually builds credit the fastest? It's not opening more accounts. It's not chasing new credit cards. It's simply this one thing. Lower utilization plus consistent on-time payments. Because people with average income but strong payment history often have better credit than high earners who miss payments. Credit doesn't reward income. It rewards consistency. And now, number 1. This is the most shocking credit stat in America. Over 25 million Americans are credit invisible, meaning they don't have enough credit history to even generate a credit score. No loans, no credit cards, no record. Which means when they finally try to apply for credit, they basically don't exist in the system. And here's what's even more surprising. Building credit from zero is often easier than fixing damaged credit, so tying everything together, your credit score isn't just a number. It's a reflection of how the system sees your financial trustworthiness. And most people think improving credit is about quick hacks, but it's actually about understanding this one framework: utilization, payment history, and accuracy. Fix those three things, and everything else starts to change. Because the goal isn't just a higher score, it's getting back financial control. And avoiding the cycle most people never escape from.